Why should perfectly good hair begin falling down? When they do begin falling, we worry endlessly and try to find remedies. What are the reasons for hair fall? Let us try and find out as many of them as we can and find out how to stop that. Hair loss, some reasons. The main reason other than genetic or a disorder is mishandling of hair. When we have good hair, we want to experiment with that. We get it colored. Go for perming. Get other heat and chemical treatments done to look good. Every treatment that changes hair does it by hurting the cuticle. After many treatments, the cuticle cannot take it and breaks down. The cortex, inner part of hair, also fails and hair breaks. If the chemicals reach the pore and destroy the follicle growth there, you lose the hair. Chemotherapy in cancer makes one lose hair. That is temporary and because of the therapy. After some time the hair grows back. Some medicines cause hair loss. If you are on medication and are suffering hair loss, please ask your doctor about possible connection. Diet is another reason. Low iron or proteins may cause hair loss. Women lose hair after pregnancy but get them back. Unless you are suffering from alopecia areata or genetic hair loss, you can easily find out the reason and rectify that. Please talk to your doctor about any supplements that can help you have healthy hair. Also discuss possible reasons specific to you for your hair loss. Have you ever read the label on your shampoo bottle? You'll be shocked to learn that the ingredients found in many shampoos may pose a threat to your health. Research has shown that various chemicals lurking inside shampoo may induce serious health risks, like memory loss, eye and skin irritation, hair follicle damage that can lead to hair loss, and even cancer. While the U.S. Food and Drug Administration classifies personal care products, it does not regulate them. Therefore, there are no legal guidelines or boundaries for shampoo manufacturers to follow. The descriptive all-natural has become a buzzword in the beauty world for environmental friendliness. What some shampoo makers leave out, however, is they still use the lathering agents, emulsifiers and synthetic fragrances that contain hundreds of harmful chemicals. According to a company called Blink Incorporated, it is very likely that the list of ingredients in a bottle of shampoo will contain some of the following additives. Propylene glycol, known as the main ingredient in antifreeze, is also found in makeup, toothpaste and in your shampoo. It can cause allergic reactions. Sodium lauryl sulfate and ammonium lauryl sulfate are common causes of eye irritation. They can also damage hair follicles. When absorbed into the body from continuous contact, they can bring on asthma attacks. Synthetic fragrances contain hundreds of chemicals, some of which have been known to cause headaches, dizziness, rash, hyperpigmentation, coughing and vomiting. The National Toxicology Program found that applying diethanolamine to a mouse's skin induced liver and kidney cancer. DEA is readily absorbed through the skin and can also be toxic to the brain. But before you decide to never wash your hair again, Blink Incorporated is simplifying consumer education by consolidating official government research on questionable ingredients found in many shampoos, conditioners and body washes. The company's philosophy of "why take a chance?" means there are no controversial ingredients in its hair care products. They are 99.8% vegetable-derived and as close to natural as possible while effectively cleansing without causing irritation to eyes or skin or damaging hair. When you talk about genetic hair loss, most people think about the most common form of hair loss, male pattern baldness. This is the type of hair loss that is passed on genetically to offspring from their mothers. Most often the recipients of this type of hair loss are men, but sometimes the gene can result in female hair loss. While genetic baldness in men is identified by a receding hairline or balding crown, genetic hair loss in women is a bit different. In most cases, a woman will not lose her hair in spots only but will thin out evenly throughout the head. Sometimes, this thinning can be quite severe and result in the woman having to wear a wig to cover up her thinning dresses. While female hair loss almost never results in a completely bald head, it can be extreme enough to expose the scalp quite plainly. For the woman facing this type of hair loss, there are a few hair loss treatment options that can be explored. They include shampoos, conditioners and topical treatments, such as Rogaine for women, which stimulate hair growth and prevent further hair loss, vitamin supplements, and stimulatory treatments such as massage and infrared therapy. The most successful of these hair loss treatments are the topical treatments. While they are quite expensive, they produce the best results. Hair loss due to chemical processes. No matter how healthy and strong your hair is today, you could experience severe hair loss after undergoing a harsh chemical process such as a perm or color. While almost all chemical hair fallout is due to operator error, the chance of it occurring is multiplied by chemical services that you perform on your hair at home. I've seen more than one case of female hair loss in clients who have bleached their hair at home, colored it over and then came to the salon for yet another bleaching. Not knowing this past history, the stylist used too strong a chemical, and the process resulted in hair loss. Since most of these cases do not result in complete hair loss, the hair loss treatment options include protein treatments and other conditioning treatments to strengthen the remaining hair, a good haircut that will remove most of the damage, and a gentle hair care routine that will minimize further hair loss due to breakage. You should also refrain from using thermal styling tools and undergoing any further chemical procedures until the hair is completely grown out. Hair loss due to stress. Cases of severe stress can literally cause handfuls of hair loss at a time. Women experiencing stressful conditions can experience female hair loss represented by thinning all over the head or in spots called alopecia areata. Alopecia areata means hair loss in spots or areas, and can result in bald circular patches on one or more spots of the scalp. While this type of hair loss is alarming, it is not permanent. After the stress is removed, most sufferers of this type of hair loss regrow all of the hair that they lost. In most cases, the hair loss treatment for stress-related hair loss is minimal. After ruling out other causes of hair loss, your doctor will likely recommend changes in your diet or ideas to help alleviate your stress. Keep in mind that it can take months for your hair to grow back even after the stressors have been eliminated. Hair loss due to illness. Any type of extended illness or surgery can result in hair loss. Medications taken to combat certain types of illnesses can also cause your hair to become brittle and break or fall out altogether. The most identifiable type of hair loss is the loss associated with chemotherapy treatments. In most cases, this hair loss is complete and affects all areas of the body. While there is little that can be done to prevent this type of hair loss or promote growth during illness, surgery or chemotherapy treatments, this type of female hair loss is also temporary. In most cases, full recovery of hair is made after the illness is over. You can promote hair growth after the illness by getting regular trims and using growth-enhancing shampoos and conditioners. Vitamin supplements may also be beneficial. As you may have already guessed, hair loss in women is more common than we might think. And many may be experiencing hair loss and dismiss it as a natural occurrence that comes along with age. A lot of these women fail to seek the necessary hair loss treatment that can help them keep their remaining hair and regrow new hair. So, if you're experiencing hair loss, do not think that it is just because you are getting older. There may be something that you can do to keep the hair on your head from